What's our algae situation is not the greatest. Are we still pumping out slime? Are we turning slime into stuff? I guess we haven't been digging much recently, so... Let's kind of dig all this stuff out over here. Just go crazy in here. Just lose your mind. And dig it all away. Dig it all away. Get rid of all this stuff. Let's prioritize these so that they get this in the right order. Let's put these as 4s. And these as 3s. Cancel that. You should be able to ladder it up. Are you going to set the crazy to a 9? I think crazy is always kind of at a 9. I try to keep it under control, though. What's our cycle report look like, actually? So we're losing a little bit of oxygen every time. We're wasting a little bit of... Wait, we're wasting a lot of power. Added, removed. I guess we're not wasting all that much on it. We wasted a little bit of power. If we start clearing all this stuff out for the most part, we need to be harvesting these things. We are, okay. So we don't want to break the things that we're harvesting. We want to make sure that those things maintain. But other stuff, like we can start digging away at a bunch of this stuff. I just don't want to get rid of... I don't want to get rid of the thimble reeds because reeds are hard to grow. Naturally, I'd rather just find them in the environment and use them. But as far as algae goes, I'd prefer to be generating some of these things from slime here. Okay, let's continue just... We're just going to chip away at everything with ladders and whatever. We want to just chip away at the world. Hopefully our people will be fine out here, but stress is high for some of these characters. Let's build some more... I'm glad I noticed it at this point, but we should build some more of these tables for people. Prioritize those. Added 9. Go make tables and get them going. Because we're at high stress right now. We need to deal with that. We're potentially going to need to have a med bay going. I might build the med bay right over here. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to. We'll close this off. This will be our med bay back here. We need to have a sink. Or 2 sinks, maybe. A couple sinks. A couple beds. 3 beds, maybe. Maybe we need to make this bigger. So we got 2 sinks, 2 things, and let's get like two toilets in here. And then to make it a thing, we also have to have a table in here, I believe. a mess table. So let's get this up and running. Just to have it ready. I don't necessarily know if it's going to be necessary, but I'd prefer it if it's not required. But it's better to have it ready since some of our health is going down right now. Plummeting a little. Not plummeting, really. That's not the right word. But going down. Sandstone and whatnot might not be great here. We can't build these tiles anyway. But if we did, some of the sand might fall, this water might get in there. So it's kind of best that we don't actually make this roof here. We're gonna need to move the pitcher pump over here at some point. But for now, we're still getting water from there. I just want to make sure we don't get germed water. I could look at filtering some of this polluted water down here since it doesn't... I don't think it actually has germs in it. Because if we use this polluted water over here, we're definitely going to have ourselves a germ problem. We wouldn't want to be making food out of this, at least. Although, are we even making food out of any of this stuff? We're kind of relying on farms. So, I don't even know if that's a problem right now, honestly. Animal control. We're working on you right now. Can we make... Let's see. So, we need to make a... exosuit forge, but we don't have enough refined metal yet. We have to pump out some more refined metal before we can do this. Kaneman02, hey man, you are follower number 50. That's awesome. You just put me over the requirement for being a Twitch affiliate. So at some point in the near future, I should be able to switch over to being an affiliate. I don't actually know how that works, but I appreciate the follow. You guys are awesome tonight. You got me a bunch of followers so far, and I really appreciate it. So, thanks, everyone. Woo is correct, Kaneman02. Thank you very much. I had set a goal for myself to get it by the end of the year, and I got it all tonight pretty much. So you guys are awesome. You got me my goal in 10 days under what I was hoping for. So much appreciated, much appreciated. Kaneman, would you like to have a duplicate named after you? We have some unnamed duplicates around. Yeah, Volk's crew is great. You guys are awesome. The Beefa... Is it the Beefa Horde? Is that what you guys are called? I'm still trying to get the terminology correct. We got the beef... Volks is like the Beefa Lord, right? Terminology is important, so I don't want to mess this up. Sure, you're down. All right, so let's get you somebody on here. And the game, of course, likes to slow down when I try to do these things. So, all right, you're gonna be playing as Rowan. So we're gonna make this Kaneman02. All right, Kaneman02, you're in here. You are Rowan somewhere. I don't know where he is right now. Is that him? There you are. You're going to do important business right now. Actually, you're going to sleep. Sleep is also important business. No research task? You're new to Volk stuff? I'm also new to Volk stuff. I started watching his streams and stuff a few weeks ago. After a raid from you guys before. So, pretty cool stuff. We're gonna send the... We just have to send a pipe right across here. We can't really do much better than this, unfortunately. We're gonna send it through this sink over here. All the way across here. And it's gonna pump out there as well. I hang out in the Volks Discord a little, but I don't say all that much, but I see people talking in there a lot. It's a very nice crew, and they love their Don't Starve, and oxygen not included. That's what I've noticed, at least. Watching Don't Starve together is entertaining to me. I don't really know what's going on all the time, but that's because I've only, like, when I played Don't Starve, I would die to like the wolves, like the wolf raids or whatever. They would always get me. I could never get past that. So I'd die at like a couple weeks in. I never figured out how to survive it. I should go back and play it sometime though and try to figure it out. I'm sure there's guides online that could help me. Help me succeed in all that stuff. Because it's a pretty fun game. I just, you know, I never got past any of that stuff. So we're putting some art down here to try to make this thing better. If anybody's sick, we want to take care of them and get them going. Let's make sure these breaks start at 20 so that everybody's stress is under control. Highest stress is 33% right now. We want to get that a lot lower. Power generation is struggling. I think I might build another... This generator is idle, not pumping. Pipe blocked. I need like another... I don't know, it's too... There's too much gas down here. I need to get a lot of this gas into my base, I think. There's a lot of oxygen in here. I need to pump it into the base. So let's see what we can do about this. There's a lot of gas right around here, and we need to take a lot of this gas away because it's making these things not function, it seems like. So I'm gonna build a gas pump. I'm gonna put it up here. Like, I don't know, that's fine. I'm gonna put a gas filter, and we're gonna send all the oxygen from here into the base. And maybe this will help out. Let's flip this around so that that's correct. So we want to send... We want to send all the oxygen through here. Output, we can send it, so this is all supposed to be oxygen. So let's send this along. I think you should block off the oxygen generation, says rent a tank. You're probably correct. That seems like a good course of action. What would you suggest I do? Is like wall off this area up here so that all that stuff can be properly contained? Should I? Okay, let's cancel what I was doing here. We would need to be able to get rid of hydrogen, which we can make a hydrogen plant down here too. Let's try to just close off this room that's generating the oxygen. So we need to deconstruct this ladder. Probably we'll put a airlock there. I have to deconstruct this ladder. I'm just gonna make a little box up here, I guess. Because I think that's what you're talking about, is like, if we just seal this off, we need this to be a, let's see, just so we can get in and out, I want it to be a manual airlock. And then this is pumping the stuff outside of the room. So it's pumping oxygen up there. It's pumping everything else down here. So I think this is what you're saying, basically. I think we're on the same page. So let's just get this constructed right here. Yeah, I think this is going to help out a lot. Good suggestion, Renatank. Uh-oh, we're back to food shortage again. Add a second filter to your current line to filter out hydrogen, then turn it into power. Yeah, also a good idea. So, here, we'll put a filter down here where we can deal with this stuff. Power. Okay, where's our hydrogen generator? We're gonna build it out of gold. We're gonna put it down. I mean, I guess we could have it in this room with the oxygen generation, but instead, I'm gonna put it like here. Let's see. Let's make a platform for it. Deconstruct these. We've just screwed those guys, so let's priority 9 these things. You should be able to get off if those are made, right? Can we priority 9 these, please, for our friends? He can't hop down. We need another ladder. Wait, he can! He's done it. Sir Tank, or SR Tank. I'm doing well, how are you? Tank. I don't know how to pronounce your name. So the more I say it out loud, the dumber I sound, which is alright. But I'd like to have pronounced it correctly. I just, guessing that I probably didn't. So here we're going to put a hydrogen generator. We're going to gas filter. Okay, we need to do this relatively quickly in some manner. We need to, like, pop it in there. We're going to need to power that bad boy. Oh, it's powered. It's going to have power. We're going to need to get heavy watt wire down in here. So we're going to want to build across here and get a wire bridge. Deconstruct this wire. All this stuff is going to go. But Sir Tank, how are you doing, sir? Fine here, curious by this game. Sir Tank is the pronoun. Okay. That's good. That was my first impression on it, but I wasn't sure. Oh yeah, I recommend this game highly. It's an awesome game. Definitely cool. It is a solid game by a great developer. Okay, so this is how we want to have this thing set up, I think. It's pumping out hydrogen. It's going to go in there. The rest of the gas can just go where it's going. I haven't played Factorio myself. What do you think of that game? I'd like to get to it at some point, but I just haven't yet. For the wire bridge. And let's prioritize this stuff at like a 9 here. I haven't tried Factorio. I was hoping that it would be on the Steam sale, but it's not. But I mean, it's still only a $25 game, so I'll probably pick it up at some point and try it out. I just haven't got around to it. I was really hoping the Steam sale would drop it a little lower, but you know, it's still a cheap game overall, so I'd like to try it sometime. Okay, hydrogen. Now we have our hydrogen generator connected. So that'll clean out some of this hydrogen over time. Oxygen should be going up there. I think that we're in decent shape for all that. We're learning almost every tech at this point, so at some point we can just deconstruct our tech buildings. We want to build a exosuit forge. I want to make exosuits. This circuit down here may be a little... What's it at right now? Wire it's pulling. It's getting close to overloading, so... We'll have to be careful not to have the forge and the granulator going at the same time. You think that Factorio is a big game, and if developers think change 2D to 3D can be an incredible game. So you'd prefer it to be 3D over 2D? I doubt it's the type of change that they're going to be making at this point in development, but maybe someone else will make a similar game in 3D. And if that helps out, you know, that's cool. I'm fine with 2D art styles for things. I love the 2D in this game. The art style is beautiful, I think. But a 3D game could work as well. Not really, but the idea is on film. Okay. Okay, so we made an exosuit forge. We're going to need to start making exosuits, and then we'll have to make like a station for handling exosuits, and we'd probably put it over here or something like that somewhere. Food shortage again. Really, we need like farmland. Natural gas is all over here. There's not. I need more carbon dioxide. There's carbon dioxide over here. So I could turn this into a farm. The water is going out in there, so... I'm going to build a farm in here, I think. Hey, Sir Tank, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Let's see. So, hydroponic farm. Would you like to have one of the people named after you? We've got some unnamed people, so offers on the table if you would like it. So here we go. I'm going to make a hydroponic farm here where I'm going to use this... I'm going to use this dirty water here. Let's see, plumbing. We want to make a liquid pump. Put it down here. We're going to have a plumbing, liquid pipe. Drop it down here. Bring it through. So this is going to power our little farm here. There's a lot of videos of oxygen not included, definitely on YouTube. I've watched a decent amount, just trying to pick up how to do some things. So, you know, I've been learning every time. It's just getting enough time to put into it to get further and further each time. I forget all the people I watch, but there's some people that go out there experimenting on everything, how to keep the temperature down, how to keep all this stuff going. Those are things that I've watched videos on, but I still don't really understand. Temperature control is like my least understood aspect of this game. I really don't know how to really cool or heat things appropriately. Which is unfortunate, because at some point you really need those things to keep the colony going. And it's just a skill I don't have. Cutting this room off for oxygen generation was a good idea, Renda Tank. I think it's been helping out dramatically up here. This hydrogen generator is helping out. Now it's insufficient. Maybe we're not generating enough hydrogen for it in this room. That's okay. Exosuits. Do we have enough to make an atmosuit right now? We can make 3 of them. We're gonna make 3. Let's see here. So we built a little med bed. It's not even necessary at this point. Although, could we... Is it possible to change this thing so that someone goes to it prior to becoming sick? Like, we've got Jean at 64. Can we say, Jean, come sit down. You're in... You gotta go to medical... Medical area. The idea is to put the CO down. I'm not sure what you're trying to say, Sir Tank. Are you talking about carbon dioxide or? Growth halted pressure. Oh, we're not getting enough. There's not enough gas in here. We need to pump some CO2 in there. Shoot. So I need to get CO2, which, where are we going to get CO2 from? Like, this already has CO2, but I want more CO2. Change the oxygen up and lower the area. We have to get the CO2 in here is the problem. I guess we could put a pump down here that pumps CO2 into here or something like that. But there's not a whole lot of CO2 in here. A lot of it's going into this. CO2 falls, obviously. It likes to fall down and to the right. It's going into here. I'm going to put there's a lot of CO2 in there. I might build an air pump in here and just have it pump CO2 into this room. I think that'll be okay. Let's see. Let's just clear this area, clear this, and then build a ventilation gas pump. We're going to build this